Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Now first of all, I would like to apologize to you guys, humbly apologize. Yesterday I put on a video stating that Somizi withdrew the case, and I said the case that he withdrew was the case he laid against Umuhale when Umuhale alleged that Somizi was abusive towards him. Well, that wasn't the case, okay? That was a total different case. Now, the case that Somizi withdrew is the divorce case, all right? So you guys are aware when season 5, the last season 8, it was quite clear that Somizi didn't really know where he stood in terms of his marriage, divorce, and everything because they didn't sign anything. So Somizi released a statement, said, and I quote, "I became aware of the information posted in the media and social media on 9 March 2023 regarding the divorce case between me and Mohale. I wish to state the true facts regarding the withdrawal of the divorce action, as much of the information circulated is simply incorrect. Both Mohale and I were initially in agreement that we entered into a valid customarily marriage. It is indeed Mohale who, in the first correspondence between us, stated that a valid customary marriage was entered into and that we were married in community of property. I issued a summons for divorce, as this is the only manner in which a marriage can be legally dissolved in accordance with South African law. We initially agreed to enter into settlement negotiations in an attempt to end the marriage amicably. I never wanted the matter to become protracted and acrimonious. The decision to withdraw the divorce action comes after we were unable to reach an agreement regarding the existence of the marriage. We had initially agreed that a marriage existed, but Mohale later claimed that no valid marriage had taken place. I obtained an opinion from an expert in customary law, and after careful consideration, I have accepted that no valid customary marriage was entered into. The decision to withdraw the action avoids protracted, costly, and acrimonious litigation proceedings. As a result, the action for divorce has been withdrawn, and the litigation in respect of the divorce is now finalized. Anyway, this means that no divorce proceedings will take place, although I received legal advice suggesting that Mohale's disavowal of our marriage may have warranted an exception to the usual rule of withdrawing party paying legal costs. I opted to offer to cover the cost. This decision was influenced by the fact that the case was still in its early stages and legal costs were relatively small, which made pursuing the matter seem unproductive. There is no court order to this effect. The matter was never heard by a court, and no court has considered the merits of the disputes and made a ruling on those disputes. I'm grateful that the matter has been resolved and I can focus on the future. Hope that we can find a path towards healing and resolution. I respectfully ask that our privacy during this time of transition be respected." Now, basically, he just said that, well, Mohale said we are married in community of property because we got into customarily marriage. And then I said, okay, if that's the case, then let's go to court. When we went to court, we couldn't find interpategayo that states or that proves that we were ever married. We never reached any agreement regarding the existence of the marriage. So we said, okay, we're never married. It was just a celebration. Let's go on with our lives. I'll drop the case. We're never married. And then I'll just pay you smolanyana cheap legal fees. That's what he basically said. That's what he basically said. I'll just pay your cheap legal lawyers. And then I just focus on my future because we were never married. And yeah, that is just that. Do let me know, guys, what you think in the comment section down below.